Greetings, my name is Samuel. I was born on the tropical paradise that is the Isle of Wight. On the island I worked as a youth worker while completing a degree in theology. During my degree I had several opportunities to visit Ukraine, which led to me pursuing full-time missionary work here in Ukraine. I've been living permanently, serving alongside Mission OM, Operation Mobilization, for more than 4 years now. Usually I am based in Odessa, where my team and I develop programs and training for working with teenagers and young people throughout Ukraine. We train local Ukrainians to use experiential learning as a means of reaching their young people with the gospel through theatrical camps, hikes and club ministry. Personally, I am responsible for the spiritual programs in our projects. I often write the Bible lessons and am pastorally available to the children during our different projects. Naturally, since the start of this war, our ministry focus has temporarily changed. Our teams are involved in coordinating evacuations, helping the most vulnerable to reach the border. We're providing people with different supplies and groceries. We've had several bases that are ready to help receive refugees and those who are escaping. We're doing the best we can to serve people in this time, but we're also preparing for whatever comes after. Lots of people have been asking, how can we help? What can we do? Currently there are three main things that we're asking people to do. The first thing is to pray. Pray for us. Praying is always the best thing anyone can do. It requires travelling the shortest distance, from standing to kneeling. Pray for Christian workers. So many churches and missionaries are actively engaged in responding to the situation. Many are giving all that they have to feed and help others. Pray for their safety, for wisdom and for opportunities for the gospel. In my current location, you may have even heard in the background, we are regularly interrupted by the sounds of air raid sirens throughout the day and night. Fortunately for me, the sounds of sirens have never been followed by the sounds of shooting or explosions. For many of my friends, colleagues and other Ukrainians, they have. For any person, Ukraine at the moment is a very scary place. But for those who do not know Jesus or have the peace that he gives, Ukraine is a terrifying place. Please pray for salvation for the soldiers and for Ukrainians. Many unsafe people are in life-threatening locations. Today we're going to a local hospital to provide food for injured soldiers, as the hospitals are ill-equipped to support them. Please pray for our conversations, that we have enough volunteers and food for our travel to the hospital. Secondly, whilst praying, we're asking people to tell the truth. What do I mean? I mean, talk about Ukraine, especially on Facebook and Instagram and other online forums. Talk about the truth in Ukraine. Express your support for Ukraine. This is a war of lies. So many people have been deceived. This is Putin's vendetta. The people of Ukraine have done nothing to deserve this injustice, this grave suffering that they are experiencing. And don't let the world believe that this is anything other than an unprovoked slaughter of innocent lives. Thirdly, here in Ukraine, there are many missionaries like myself who decided to stay during this crisis and for the aftermath, and we are relying on financial support. It's not just foreigners like me, but also local Ukrainian missionaries. I'd like to introduce you to Kolya, a local missionary.
Friends, pray for Ukraine.
He and his pregnant wife and 2 children aged 7 and 11 are one of the most formidable missionary forces here in Ukraine. They live to serve people. They often go about limited in their capabilities by lack of financial support. I know several local Ukrainian missionaries in the same position. They inspire me with their commitment and sacrifice and surprise me with how little they are supported and yet how faithful they are to their calling. If you'd like to connect with me, with Kolya's family, or be connected with some other local Ukrainians, local Ukrainian missionaries, and support them regularly, financially, or as a one-off gift, I would also love to connect you. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for stopping to think about Ukraine. It is such a blessing and encouragement to see that the people of God are not sitting still. They are not just ignoring this crisis. They are acting, they are praying, they're refusing to stay silent. They are standing up for justice and praying for the gospel. Bless you. If you'd like to get in contact, I can be emailed at samuel.hughes@om.org. Here you can also send me your WhatsApp number if you'd like to receive regular prayer updates from me here in Ukraine. Thank you and God bless you.